You may wonder why you dream or what are dreams. As often you can't remember your dreams, but you dream every night. Sometimes they're sad, other times happy, often bizarre, and if you're lucky, you'll get a sexy dream once in a while. However, the experiences we have in our dreams can be mysterious, but getting a better handle on the nature of our dreams can boost self-knowledge and aid personal growth. So keep watching to realize all eye-opening information which researchers have given us, ranging from interesting to the stuff of nightmares. You forget most of your dreams. Brain scans of sleeping individuals have proven that the frontal lobes, which are the areas that play a key role in memory formation, are inactive during rapid eye movement, REM sleep, the stage in which dreaming occurs. Many people claim that they don't dream at all, but that's wrong. We all dream every night. Up to 60% of people forget half of their dream within 5 minutes. 95% is gone within 10. Not everybody dreams in color. Surprisingly, while most people report dreaming in color, around 12% of people dream in black and white. Studies from 1915 to the 1950s supported that a majority of dreams were in black and white. But those results changed in the 1960s as the numbers did shift over to color. Further, the number of people who dream in black and white is dropping as the years pass. Today, only 4.4% of the dreams of under 25-year-olds are in black and white. Research suggests that these changing results could be linked to the fact that this was around the time that TV switched from black and white to color media. Blind people also dream. In one study of people who were blind, researchers found that they still seemed to experience visual imagery in their dreams, and they also had eye movements that correlated to visual dream recall. However, their eye movement were fewer during REM than the sighted patients of the study. They also reported the same dream sensations, including visual content, but people who lost their sight later can see images in their dreams. Everybody dreams every night. Every human being dreams, except in cases of extreme psychological disorder. Even those of us who claim not to just forget their dreams. Researchers show that people usually have 4 to 7 different dreams per night, depending on how many REM cycles they have, each one typically lasting between 5 to 20 minutes. Men and women dream differently. Since there are differences between the psychological aspect of men and women, interestingly, there are also some differences between men and women when it comes to the content of their dreams. Researchers show men's dreams tend to have more aggressive content and physical activity more than women did, while women's dreams contain more rejection and exclusion, as well as more conversation than men. 70% of all the characters in a man's dream are other men, while women tend to dream about both sexes equally. Men are more likely than women to dream about sex, and women tend to have slightly longer dreams that feature more characters and are also more likely to have experienced nightmares. While dreaming, we only see faces we've seen before. It's pretty interesting, but while dreaming, we can only see faces that we've seen in real life before. In some cases, our brain can also present a strange hybrid of people we quite know and those we don't. For example, you may believe that you're interacting with an old friend while dreaming, and their personality may fit perfectly, but when you wake, you might suddenly notice that they were played by a person with a different face, sometimes someone you've met before. Animals dream too. Maybe you've always sensed that when your dog is asleep, they sometimes make noises or twitch their paws like they're chasing something. Studies show that when animals are in the REM stage of sleep, they show the same brain waves as we do when we are dreaming. However, scientists can't claim it with 100% accuracy, but some species' sleep phases are the same as humans, just like chimps, dolphins, dogs, and cats. It's fair to speculate that most mammals dream. We can control our dreams. It's probably possible to control our dreams, and it's called lucid dreaming. A lucid dream is a combination state of both consciousness and REM sleep, during which we can often direct or control the dream content because we're aware that we're dreaming, even though we're still asleep. Researchers have found that people who constantly play video games are more likely than non-gamers to have lucid dreams where they view themselves outside of their bodies so that they can translate into dreams. They are also able to influence their dream worlds as they use to control their game environment. Dreams tend to be negative. Surprisingly, the most common emotion experienced in dreams are negative emotions like anxiety, anger, sadness, and fear, and in general are much more common than positive ones. Nightmares are also associated with fear and dread. Up to 50% of the emotions involved in nightmares are far from what is traditionally considered scary. It's neither monsters nor darkness or any material worthy of a horror film. Instead, more than half of all disturbing dreams contain primary emotions such as sadness, confusion, and guilt. You're paralyzed during your dreams. In the state of REM sleep, your body is completely paralyzed by a mechanism in the brain to prevent you from acting out your dreams. If this system doesn't work properly, you may try to act out your dreams, especially if the dreams involve strong emotions. In rare cases, however, this mechanism can be triggered before, during, or after normal sleep while the brain awakens. While the experience can be frightening, experts advise that it's perfectly normal and should last from a few seconds to several minutes before muscle control returns. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and share with your friends. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click the notifications icon. Also check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.